to Vlogtober number 28. We're definitely winding down this month. I'm probably going to try not to look at the camera very much, sorry, but it's a little rainy this morning, so I just want to be careful. A little further down this road, it gets a little windy and curvy, so I just want to pay more attention to the road than to you guys. No offense, but you know, do want to live. So anyway, last night, of course, I watched The Voice for the hour it was on, and then there was a 2-hour premiere of This Is Us, which I watched. There was a lot, and I didn't see it until later, but my friend had text messaged me and said, there's a lot to keep up with in that show. I was like, yeah, there really was. They bounced around a lot, they tried to handle a lot, the pandemic, the Black Lives Matter, a lot of things were pulled in there, which, I mean, they're trying to keep it current and up to date, and that's a good thing. And I think it was a really good show overall. So there were a couple times I teared up a little bit over different things. I felt like I would. I just felt like it was going to be, it's that kind of show anyway, you know what I mean? That's about like the other show I watch, A Million Little Things. Boy, I think almost 99.9% of the time I cried during that one, because it's always something kind of either really super heartfelt, like a good old-fashioned Hallmark movie, or either it's like something really sad, or something. But anyway, it usually brings a tear to your eye at least. So I need to get gas. That was my little gas thingy. But anyway, but I also before, after, and during, I guess, the show, I made a little sign, which I think I plugged into my video for last night, that said, welcome to 101 Dalmatian Street. I think Dalmatian Street may have been the name of the TV series. Girl, look, I ain't gonna lie. Girls, guys, whoever watches this, I'm not up and up on my 101 Dalmatian trivia. But I know I saw that somewhere yesterday, and so I thought, well, if I make a sign, that would be kind of cute to say. So I did the welcome to 101 Dalmatian Street. Ain't nothing super fancy, because my handwriting was all weird with that chalk marker. I was just trying to make it thick enough you could actually see it, you know what I mean? And it was legible. That was my two key things, and that's what I managed to do that. So I showed the girls in the group, and through a group text, and I was like, if somebody can do better, I'll bring it. I've got an extra piece of poster board, I've got the chalk marker, welcome to it. I will not be offended. I just was trying to make something kind of festive to put up. And then I cut out some bigger circles, probably like this big or so, but it varied in sizes. And I say circles, they're really more like spots, because all the Dalmatian spots aren't perfectly round, but anyway, cut them out, and I cut out some extra like bone shapes from index cards. And because we're going to put the dots, and I thought the bones would be kind of neat, because then you'd have the black and the white, you know what I mean? So we're going to have the big dots and then some little bones, and put those up on our window, because like the room we're in, like one whole wall is like a glass wall with our door. And so figure we put the sign on the door in the center, and then the dots and the bones, kind of space them out and decorate the windows with that. And I wish I had like some bigger like stickers of like the Dalmatians' faces or something. If I see any, maybe somewhere the next day or so, I might get some to stick kind of on like the sign. But if not, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And then I cut out little bone shapes again, and I took some little alpha stickers that I had, and I put out 4 names. So I'm going to be Rolly, somebody can be Freckles, somebody can be Lucky, and somebody can be Penny. And I even cut out like a U shape out of the poster board. Well, I say a U shape, it's supposed to be kind of like a horseshoe, because whoever's lucky is supposed to have that on their back, like the horseshoe shape. So I'm going to give that to them if they want to stick it on their back or whatever, like somehow. The only concern I have so far is I did put like some of the pieces of felt that I'd cut out, the circles I'd cut out. I used some double-sided tape and stuck them just to the sleeve of that shirt. It's not like the most super duper strong adhesive, so I'm a little worried. Like, I don't want to get these dots all over me, and then after I get out of the car and go sit down at work, I have no dots, you know what I mean? I don't want to have lost all my spots, whatever. So I'm a little concerned about how that's going to go, but otherwise, we're getting there, we're prepared. I think it's going to be cute. And I've got red and blue ribbon. Whoever is Penny is supposed to have a blue collar, so I got blue ribbon for that, and then everybody else is supposed to have red collars. So I made it to where I kind of glued a little small piece of a black pipe cleaner onto the bone piece, and then figured we could just kind of wrap it around kind of snugly but carefully around the ribbon, and then have it like, you know, for the little collar with a name on it or whatever. So hopefully it turns out cuter than it probably sounds a little cheesy, and it may be, but it's all in good fun. So I think we're gonna enjoy it. I think it'll be a cute little thing. So never thought I'd be dressed up like a Dalmatian for Halloween, but here I go, you know. So anyway, but I'm gonna get off here for now, and I may you know, toss some stuff in here later or whatnot, but I'm almost at work and I need to call Justin, say good morning. I'm sure he's already up and about. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. We're getting a lot of rain so far. It's probably, you know, from Zeta coming in. Praying that it won't be too severe when it hits and everything, because Lord knows Louisiana doesn't need anything else. The Gulf Coast of Mississippi doesn't need anything else, you know, right now. So I'm just concerned with those people. You know, I have family on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, so I definitely don't want it to get bad down there either. Or really not for anybody, you know. Like I said, Louisiana, New Orleans, Lake Charles, they've been through enough. But anyhow, so keep those people in the path of Zeta in your prayers, and I will chat with you all later. Bye for now. Hey guys, I'm back to do another little couple minutes of a clip. I had been smelling something in my vehicle for the last day or two, and I couldn't really tell what it was. So when I got home a few minutes ago, after letting Blaze out for a few minutes, I decided I'm fixing to investigate. And even though when I held it up to my nose in the bag, when I found it, it did not have a strong odor, I think that I found the culprit, possibly. I hope so, because if not, that means there's something else in this car or under the hood that is stinky. But, when I was cleaning out the bottom of the, underneath the seat, and lost a nail. But I have them with me in my purse because I had to put another one on this morning on the other hand, because when I took the trash out, one popped off. So I may try to fix it and keep them on for a little longer. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I saw just the tip of a like Walmart plastic bag sticking out of my seats. You know, I've got the third row and it folds down so I have more trunk space, and that's where I let them load my groceries. So when I saw it like the other day, I didn't think nothing of it, because several times they have, you know, had extra bags attached to the bag that they put my food in, and when they toss it back there, I really didn't think much of it. I thought it was something I could have had in a bag, or just a spare bag or whatever. And since it was kind of down in there, I said, well, it's probably just an empty bag. It wasn't an empty bag. It was some great value frozen hash browns, like the little bitty tiny square potatoes. And I remember now that I had purchased them because I made chicken pot pie recently. Well, I just happened to have some left over from the last time, so I used the bag that had already been opened, and I had enough. But I did think for a minute there, when I was getting my stuff together to make the pot pie, that I had gotten a new bag. But then, you know, since I had the other and didn't have to stress over it, I just kind of let it slip my mind. But that was the only thing in the bag. Like I said, I held it up literally to my nose thinking I'm fixing to get this most awful stench, you know, but nothing. I couldn't smell anything. It's really weird how that works. But now I'm curious to see if that smell's going to go away, or if there's yet something else still in this freaking vehicle. And I don't know, it's crazy. I've got my little refresh things in my vents, you know, the clean linen, and they are still fresh and smelling good, but I can't hardly smell them unless I just excuse me, do what I did, get a big old whiff right in my face. But I don't smell them as heavily because of the other. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm headed over here to the gas station because I have my gas light came on today or yesterday, I don't know. Hopefully today, so I don't run out of gas between here and there. But I'm going down here to the little gas station truck stop where Justin parks sometimes, because he's actually probably there by now. He was going to stop for his 30-minute break and pick up one of those Hunt's Brothers pizza there. And thought since I needed gas anyway, and I'd already gone home and let Blaze out for a minute. He don't like to stay out when the grass is wet, and we have places in the yard that kind of puddle a little bit, so he's like high stepping it because he don't like the wet and the grass. It's funny. But so after he took care of business, I put a fresh puppy pad in there and got him a couple treats and put him back in his room. And he didn't like it much, but you know, he'll be all right. You know, I'll be home this evening and I ain't going nowhere else, so I'll be there with him, you know, all evening to play around and stuff, so that'll be good. But yeah, I just thought I'd go up here, get gas, and maybe see Justin for a minute if I don't miss him, or if he's not running too late or whatever, because I can't be over here for too long. So I ordered something off of Amazon for one of the ladies at work. She's a little bit older than me, and she calls herself the hen, the mama hen, I guess, in the family or whatnot. And so I found this little 8x12 kind of small little aluminum sign. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but I still thought it was funny. It's only $10. And so it says, sometimes you just have to say cluck it and walk away, because you know how a chicken or a hen clucks. And so she does our authorizations, and sometimes she just gets so frustrated with some of those people, and sometimes you just want to say cluck it and walk away, but you can't. You got to stay and do your job. So anyway, but it was just kind of fitting, and it was funny, and I showed it to one of the other ladies there, and she's like, oh yeah, that's great, I love it. She said she was trying to find like a small chalkboard that had a hen on it, so she was going to write the hen is in on it, you know, or whatever, and leave it on her desk, but she couldn't find one that, you know, had the hen on it. So I said, oh, that would have been super cute too. It was a good idea. But anyway, totally rambling. I'm gonna get off here so I don't make this too terribly long, and I'll probably load it when I get back to work. It may not have all the graphics in it this time around. I think I'm just gonna load it, be done with it, so I don't have to fool with it when I go home. It loaded pretty quickly last night. I was just late getting around to doing it, but I think with the weather and all, my Wi-Fi definitely usually isn't good around this kind of weather and stuff. So I may just call this a wrap. But I hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. Oh, and the Masked Singer is back on tonight because the World Series is over. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. I'm not a fan, but they haven't won in like years and years and years, so that was pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited because we get to see Group C. So these are new people we haven't seen perform or heard sing. I guess that's what we need. Couldn't get that sentence out, could I? But anyway, so yeah, but I'm gonna go. Have a good one, and I'll talk with you later. Bye.